Spokane County Sheriff's Department. What are you guys doing?
How are you?
We're told there was a guy in a tax vest walking around the fire station.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I just Halo jumped in from North Korea. So this tends to keep you warm up at 40. So I was like, I'll just wear the tactical fisherman's vest today.
That's what it looks
now,
like.
what I usually get when I get out on the water with my fisherman's vest, the dang Coast Guard shows up and, cannons, and rocket launchers, all the bad stuff. So are you guys here to do the felony takedown? Did you want to give me a head start to run for tasings or beatings or anything? Or
Not sure what you're talking about.
Come on, Fel. I see that wry smile. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
You crazy little taser guy, you. All right, so what are you guys here for?
We're here for a suspicious person.
A suspicious person? Hold on a
You
minute.
don't just show up like this for no
Oh,
reason.
dang it. I know what happened. The last legislative session, they made public records requests, and wearing a gaiter a felony, didn't they? Gosh, dang it. Those wacky legislators over there. Actually, if you actually truly want to see a crime on camera, his assistant fire chief and him, well, actually, I can't say him, but his assistant fire chief just committed a gross misdemeanor if you want to see the evidence on camera. In fact, if you want to see it in progress, I could go back in there and you can see it actually happening. You can look right at 401610 if you'd like. You guys have one of these?
What does that have to do with anything?
They just committed a crime.
Okay, how so?
They violated my rights as a citizen of Washington State by refusing to provide to me what they're mandated to provide in state statute. They have to either have an index of records available for inspection during open hours, or they have to have an exemption for it. They are allowed to exempt themselves, but then they have to publish and issue the order exempting themselves from it. But the assistant fire chief, Jeffries, admitted they have the public records manual and the index. Do you have an index and a procedures manual?
Yes, we do.
And he's concealing it from you. So if you look at the statute for that, that's a Class C felony. That's criminal. It's not civil. You don't go to court to fix that. Well, you don't go to civil court to fix that. You go to the hotel downtown that has like the beds that nobody wants to sleep on and the really great food that you guys provide to people when they go hang out. That's the one. So I'd really like you guys to just maybe give them some quick advice, like maybe you should stop committing felonies and gross
So
misdemeanors.
you're just wanting public records.
I'm looking to inspect the two tools that assist me in making a public records request so that I can make a public records request. That's all I'm trying to do.
What are the two tools you need?
So one of them is a public records index. So if you go to Section 70 of the Records Act,
Okay.
it's basically just a narrow cross-section of records that they identify by actual name. Like, fire policy 123 ABC, whatever, right? They just tell you what the exact name of it is so that when you request the record, it's not unclear. Like if I said, I'm looking for your fire policy manual, right? That might be vague. But if you say I'm looking for ABC 123, it's really obvious what you're looking for. The second thing I'm looking for is their published procedures manual, which in Section 40 says it shall be prominently displayed at their central office. That's their central office. I know you'll be shocked. This is my shocked face. They don't have a prominently displayed procedures manual. He just admitted they have one, though. Do you have an index and a procedures manual?
Yes, we do.
He's concealing it from me, which is another felony. I'm just asking you guys maybe to just have a little friendly talk with him and be like, maybe stop breaking the law, stop being criminals, comply. It's not a special pass. Unless you guys are just gonna... Do you guys only enforce like violent crimes? Is that all you do? Do you guys do white collar crimes though? Or do you only enforce like murders, kidnappings, assaults?
Okay, so you want us to have a conversation with them?
Yeah, I'd like you to tell them to stop violating the law. I'm not saying I think you should arrest them on this. Just tell them to stop doing it and comply. I could show you the statute if you want. I mean, it's really straightforward. They have to publish the procedures so we know what they are, so that I don't get a different set of policies and processes if they don't like me, which they probably don't right now, because I've caught them doing the bad thing. And then for somebody that they do like, they, of course, then go, oh, well, we'll get you your records really quick. So, yeah, that's all I'm looking to do.
Okay.
Do you want to go in and team up? No teaming up.
They were talking with one of them inside, so we'll see what they have to say. I don't know. I'm just talking with you, so I don't know what happened in there.
Fair enough.
So what's your plan now? Once we go inside and talk with them, are you leaving?
Well, no, I still need to make the public records request. What I don't want to do...
I know when we showed up, they said they're happy to give you any public records requests.
Cool.
Once you fill out the paperwork.
Yeah, the assistant fire chief... Well, see, and this is the other thing he just lied to me about, which that isn't a crime. He can lie all he wants, but the assistant fire chief said the public records officer is the chief. So he is the actual records officer. He said that... The assistant fire chief said the public records officer is unavailable. He's in meetings for the rest of the day. As soon as you guys showed up with the pew-pews, all of a sudden, the fire chief isn't in meetings for the rest of the day. So what he's doing as a records officer is he is helping obfuscate and conceal records unlawfully allowed to inspect. You don't have to make a records request for the index or the procedures manual. Now, other records you do. That's normal. So I'm just asking if you guys can maybe have a talk with them. I don't want you to go in uninformed. I'm happy to show you the statute from the Records Act. It's really obvious. It says, shall be prominently displayed in the main office for the district office, City Hall, whatever. And then the index has to be there too. That's it. What do you guys think? You want to team up? Have a transparency moment?
So, it sounds like they've explained to you kind of what they've asked you to do already to get the records you're looking for, or to get whatever information you're looking for. They've presented that to you. You're not wanting to take that option. So what exactly is it that you want to be done today?
Why is it your belief that their sole consideration, their sole viewpoint is correct, and why are you of the mind that a crime has not actually occurred? Now, I know for misdemeanors, if I remember correctly, you guys actually have to witness that. But a felony, if I can show you on video, you'd have to go in and do the whole magic bracelet thing, and we're going to feed you for a certain period of time, action, fun time thing.
Okay. Again,
So,
what is it that you're looking for?
I'm looking to get the index and the
And they've
procedure.
explained to you already how to go about it.
You don't do that. That's not actually how it works.
Okay. Well, if you don't like that answer, I can't speak for them, but you're welcome to contact an attorney and figure out what other options you have.